ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Eve!
Hello everyone, my name is Eve Broenland and I'm a life coach, and through my business called Simply Content, I help people to really discover what is important to them. And with that, also empower them to find the tools that work for them to implement that. And that's really what I want to talk to you about today. Self-implementation, increasing your knowledge and putting that into practice. If you're wondering where my accent is coming from, I come from a beautiful small country full of windmills and tulips and clogs. And thankfully, I didn't need Dutch courage because I've got that all ingrained in myself. Talking about clogs, that's really what I want to talk to you about. Because clogs, like unclogging something is releasing of that burden that you can have. And I really have felt that as well. Who here has felt that feeling where you feel stuck or overwhelmed? I know, I've had that as well. Or you really feel that you want to be doing something else or being somewhere else. And that really unhappy feeling. And I've had that. When I was working as an environmental professional, you know, the corporate world, on Sunday afternoons, when I finally had some time to myself, even then I was overwhelmed with choices. Like even my hobbies overwhelmed me. I had too much to do. Today, more than ever, it is so important for you to figure out what is important to you. We get completely overwhelmed with all the information. There is more information coming to us. Research shows us that our brain can only process a small fraction, and I really mean a teeny tiny fraction, out of 40 billion pieces of information that your brain receives every second. You can only process 40. With that knowledge, I really want you to think about what you have in your life and what is important to you. Because everything that surrounds you, not only the physical things, but also mental, all your emotions and your habits and personal beliefs shape how you see this world. So it's up to you to figure out what is important to you and then make those decisions so you can live a happier life. I have realized this, and there wasn't one single point where I can really say, yeah, that's where I got it. But about 5 years ago, I came across this principle called minimalism, and perhaps you've heard of it, and perhaps you have this idea about it, and it could be maybe a bit restrictive. But I started on that journey, and I let go of garbage bag by garbage bag every single week. And that was easy. Then the more difficult things came. Jewelry that was given to me or more value. Can I let go of that? I remember holding my digital SLR and all the lenses in my hand, and I took photos of it with my phone and to put it on Gumtree. And my husband's like, are you getting rid of that? And I was like, besides the holiday last year in Italy, I haven't touched this camera. And I don't want to have it anymore because it's not who I am anymore. That is like a wishful thing that I have time for that or that I want to take photos. I still love taking photos, but it just wasn't me anymore. So I let go of that and I felt really, really lighter, and I could go through life with more ease. And the same thing happened for me as well with my values, because I really wanted to know what is really important to me, as I so strongly believe that there is no happiness if the things you believe in are different from the things you do. And through working on my values, I really realized that, and I do that with some of my clients as well. I ask them what their values are and really go deep and then figure out what is most important to them and put that in order of priority. And not in their idealistic self, but in their realistic self, and not their future, but what is important to you right now. What to me really came out is that I'd much rather have a clean and tidy house then give myself the time to read a book or meditate. Which before that was a struggle to me. It really was a struggle where I was like, but I want to meditate, why am I not doing that? Or I would wake up in the morning and I was constantly on the go. But now I've realized I'm okay emptying the dishwasher at 9:30 at night. Or if I don't, I kindly ask husband to do so, to support me. So in the morning, I don't have to do that. And that's my most important time to me. And I can support myself and meditate. So what I want you to take home today is really think about what is most important to you. What can you let go of? And whether it's physical things, commitments, or anything, it doesn't matter. It's up to you to make that decision for yourself. Really, I encourage you to find the clarity you need to figure out what is important to you so you can make better decisions for yourself. Put in the work, really implement, find your self-knowledge, go into action, and it will be absolutely worth it.